Welcome to How to Build a Part-Time Business While Keeping Your Present Job. Leveraging your efforts, a unique method for residual income. My name is Jen Springer, and I want to let you know what happened to me when I started my home-based business in 2001. I was able to quit my full-time engineering job for a major international car manufacturing firm. If I tell you who it is, you will totally know who it, you'll recognize the brand because you see them all over the road. And I was able to quit that engineering job within 6 months of starting my home-based business. I grew $1 million sales organization by 2003, but in 2007, I had to take a few years off because of personal things and my health. But guess what? Who got paid? I don't know about you, but if you had to take 3 years off, would you wind up homeless? Would you lose your house? Would you lose your cars? What would happen if you had to take 3 years off? Do you have enough residual income or savings that would carry you through that time so you could take care of yourself and your family? I don't know. All I know is I am very blessed that I was able to do that. When I was building this business, I had no idea of what benefits I would receive when my own life needed to be put on hold for a few years and those checks kept coming in from the company. So let's talk about what industry this is. We are in the network or referral marketing business. And have you ever heard of it? Well, let's make it really simple. Say you want to go buy some strawberries, and how do they get to your local grocery store? So they don't just magically appear there in little boxes. They started out in a strawberry farm, most likely in California, because that's where a lot of strawberries come from. And then from there, that would travel, that berry from the basket, from the field, would go to your local co-op. From the co-op, it would be distributed to the large national distributor. From there, it would go to a regional broker. The next step would be a local jobber, and then it would go to a warehouse and hang out there for a while, and then finally it would get to the grocery store. So if you ever wonder why those berries are moldy like within a day of you actually buying them, that's because that little berry had to go through 5 different places before it went to the grocery store shelf from the farm field. And that's, this chain of events. Everybody along the way made a buck. That's just the way business runs. Because they have overhead, salaries, rent, advertising, insurance, utilities, inventory shrinkage, the moldy strawberries that, didn't make it to the grocery store. So what started out maybe as $1 cost on that strawberry package now is about $4 or more by the time it gets to the store because of the markup, that happens because of all these expenses, everybody that had those strawberries pass through their hands. This is what we call the retail distribution method of marketing. Another form of distribution is network or direct marketing. So and in this situation, using the strawberries once again, you'd have the strawberry farm. Then you would have that strawberry would go right to the network marketing company, and from there that strawberry would be distributed to the wholesale distributors. So you're cutting out many steps. You're cutting out about 4 different steps. So again, that affects the pricing as well. A direct way of marketing cuts out the middleman profits. The wholesale distributors can make extra money by selling at retail. Network marketing companies pass on the savings to wholesale distributors for additional profits called bonuses. What would you get paid if you happen to recommend these great strawberries, to your friend? Would you get a check in the mail? Or have you ever recommended a movie or a restaurant? Would you get paid a word of mouth bonus for those recommendations? If your friend wind up going to the grocery store and buying those strawberries, or to the movie, or to the restaurant, or buying that new pair of jeans, or whatever it is, I don't know about you, I've never gotten a word of mouth bonus from anything like that. There are 3 benefits of network marketing. Number 1 is buying at wholesale, and this is the number 1 reason why people may join. The second is some people want to make a little money selling products at retail. Buy something for 10, sell it for 15, put $5 in your pocket, that kind of thing. The third reason is people also want to get sent the word of mouth bonus checks. So when people recommend, hey, check out this is amazing, this product did this or that for me, or this service did this or that for me, you should check it out, and that person does, then you get the check in the mail for the word of mouth bonus. So you save money and you can make money, which are the three benefits of network marketing. So the company that we are talking about here for our specific system that we're doing is Young Living Essential Oils. They were founded in 1993 by Gary Young. The headquarters are in Lehi, Utah. We have 6 international offices, which we ship all over the world. We are breaking our sales records every month we're in business. It has been a wonderful journey to watch this company over the last 12 years, every month steadily climbing, breaking sales records every month. So the products that we have are the type that empower families to care for their own health. There are over 300 references in Scripture regarding the foundation of our company products. What also our goal is to replace toxic and dangerous store-bought products with really easy to use botanicals. And what our encouragement is to create a situation where we have Dr. Mom and Dr. Dad making decisions about the health versus the doctor we don't know, who we know is trying to push drugs and services to pay for his loans and his insurance. So the idea is taking that complicated medicine chest on the left and replacing it with those simple items there on the right, which could replace all that nasty stuff that could be toxic and also dangerous to you and your family. We also have a goal of eliminating household chemicals that could also be dangerous or toxic to your family, your pets, and your children. These chemicals are known to irritate the respiratory system. Many of them can cause cancer, and this has been very well documented. Or hormones. I don't know about you, but I know I've dealt with my own hormonal situations, and I know many people who are sterile or have had problems with fertility, or maybe they have fibroid tumors, or men with prostate challenges. These chemicals will mess up our hormones, and then of course they'll pollute the environment. You know, when you wash that sink or that bathtub with that toxic chemical and you let that go down the drain, it just doesn't disappear forever, it goes somewhere else. So what we use is a product called Thieves, which is just as effective without the toxins. They're also this big industry, millions and millions of dollars every year, are the pick-me-up beverages. They are mega expensive. And what really happens is you just get jacked up on caffeine, sugar, and all types of lab-made chemicals that are thrown in here. And I don't know if you've ever opened one of these and poured it into a glass. Some of them are neon colored, which that alone is not good in itself, even if it didn't even have all the other nasties in there. So we use Ningxia Red, which gives us the zip without the crash. No stimulants, no chemicals, no artificial anything, just based on whole superfoods. Here's some examples of some common sense shopping. We have peppermint oil, which will replace your antacids, headache medicines, muscle creams, even helps with bug bites. Then there's the option of toxic, chemical-free toothpaste. This toothpaste has no fluoride warning. Have you ever looked at your toothpaste and wondered why it says call poison control if you happen to eat it? That toothpaste, if your child ate it, would kill your child or your dog, or even if you decided to swallow it, you'd be in some deep trouble. This toothpaste also promotes healthy gums. It tastes really good, and it's chemical and toxin free. We also have meal replacement options, so no more fast food impulse buys. I keep a shaker cup with me at all time with Balance Complete, and if I get hungry, I make a better choice than going to the vending machine. Plus, I love the way it tastes. It tastes like cake. Helps my balance my weight, and it's a quick meal on the go. And I've already introduced you to the household cleaner of Thieves. One cleaner does it all, based off of the essential oils. It is safe for children and pets, so you don't have to worry about your pets licking their paws after you wash the floor. This is a proven disinfectant, just as effective as Lysol and some of those other chemical type of disinfectants and cleaners. And it smells really fresh and clean. And then lastly, you can do your replacement buying as well with your personal care items. This is an example of the lavender line, which is the #1 first aid for burns. We also have a body bar and a bath gel with lotion and lip balm, bathroom hand soap. Just replace it with chemical toxic-free items that are actually going to improve your health. So why not pay yourself for what you're already buying here? So let's meet some of our extended family. So these are some people who have chosen to use Young Living as a way to make income. So here we're going to meet on the right side. We've got Emmanuel Redding, who is a Young Living distributor, and he's what we call a silver. He says, if you want to be energized, fortified, and replenished with abundance, you need to start living with Ningxia Red. And then there we have Michael Dida on the left side, first one down. He says, what's amazing about the oils is how easy it is to share them. Simply wear and use them, and the rest will follow. And we have Anna Maya there, which is the third one down. She says, I love and appreciate many friendships I've gained because of this business. Jennifer Goulet, who is the fourth one down, you see her picture there on the left, she says, I have used the oils and supplements for my 3 children for the past 8 years, and I have had only one time to take the child to the doctor. That's pretty impressive. That alone saves a lot of money, because you don't know those doctors. They really want to make their own income and pay for their own way, don't they? And then we also have Susan Hall, who is a Young Living Gold distributor. She says, you know, when Wall Street is shaking and trembling and falling like dominoes, our Young Living checks not only sustain us through the crisis, but my check continues to go up. And we have found that is exactly true with this type of business, is that when everybody else is falling on hard times and scrambling for money, the network referral marketing actually does very, very well in the home-based business industry. So let's talk about training. So is this your first time in network marketing? Well, don't worry. We all got started out the same way. We have a 2-part training program that takes you from 0 to successful. Training comes in 2 ways. One is formal training, any way you like it, whether you want to be on the internet, live events, books, audios, videos, whatever, is your way, whether you're a listener, a seer, or a doer, there's training that's available in that method. The second way is the on-the-job training. You make a few appointments with your support team, and they help you do the business with a retail or business presentation while you sit back and you observe. How many people do you think you could successfully observe? So you let them show you how to do it. Once you're successful, then you go off on your own. All you do is pick up the phone or send an email to make some appointments, and then you observe your direct support person, how they would talk to that person, either about the products or the business. So how much are we talking here? Let's talk dollars and cents. People who want to buy wholesale and or make part-time income need to choose a starter kit. So that is one of these is how you have to get started. The business kits start from $40 and they go up to $300. This $40 kit allows you to purchase at wholesale. You don't really get much in here, but 2 little bottles of oil and a couple samples of the Ningxia Red and some paperwork. But this is the minimum kit to go with. These are the most popular kits, and these are the ones that I encourage people to go with, are one of these, because you get a lot of product. You're able to get, there's a huge savings on these as well. You get $40 coupons for diffusers, and there's like a lot of really good things that go with these. We've got the Ningxia Red, which is $206.25. Already talked about that. That's that whole body nourishment, that kind of the energy to go without the chemicals and the stimulants. And then we have the Thieves, which is the environmentally friendly and exceptional cleaning power. That's like the Lysol without all the toxins that'll fry your brain and make you wear diapers when you're 85. Then we have the Sleek program there on the upper right. This is considered a weight management and a meal on the go system. So if you're looking to replace maybe some bad nutritional choices, or you want to drop a few pounds, that would be the one to go with. And then we have the Everyday Oils, which is basically the total medicine cabinet makeover the easy way. So choosing one of these kits are the best way to start a new business. Get wholesale pricing, get product to try, and have stuff to start sharing. And if you want to, you can sell it to other people and make a little bit of money to put in your pocket. So what do you have to do now? Contact people that you know, and you make appointments with your support sponsor, and you observe. Question you're probably thinking right now is, well, how much money can you make? How much money can I make? It doesn't matter, lady, what you made. What can I do? Our marketing program works like this. There are 3 types of distributors. We have wholesale buyers. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the #1 reason why people join. They may sell a bit of product. They'll tell it their friends and their neighbors and their family, and they'll just, have some with them and take orders, and they're like the catalog pushers. Those people will make maybe 100 to 200 extra bucks a month. And that could pay for their own stuff, or maybe put money away to take a vacation, or, buy something special, whatever, their choice is. Then there's this second group of people that earn $500, $1,000, or maybe even $1,500 a month on average. These are people that put in more time, maybe a few evenings a week, or a Saturday morning to make appointments. These are the people who want to earn extra money for a house, a car, maybe pay for college, or maybe they want to travel. This will give you a good, solid, part-time income type of business. Right there on the right side is one of my dreams, is that sports car of that lime green Camaro. It's one of the things that I've got on my goals, is to do that and to earn extra income, so enough so I can get that is my next step. Honestly, a person could do a lot with $500, $1,000, or $1,500 a month, couldn't they? What would that difference make in your life if you were getting $1,500? It might change everything about the way you're living right now. The third type of group are the $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month or more income earners. These people work hard, and they're probably full-time, or between 20 and 30 hours a week. It just depends on how people are running their business. Usually they have always wanted to be in business for themselves, or maybe they just wanted an exciting new career. All these groups are available to you. You pick and choose what you would like to do with the business. So there's three types of people that are actually watching this presentation right now. There are the thanks, but I don't think this is for me. We want to thank you for looking at our business, and we suggest that you become a client and try some of our products. Getting started on the products, and then we will promise that you will feel more health and overall have more energy. The second type of person is thinking, I like what I saw, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, that's great. The best way to start is to try some of our products, start out with one of the starter kits, and make 1 or 2 appointments. Let your body tell you whether or not this is for you, whether it's working inside of you, and watch your upline and see how they do things. Then you can observe, and then you can decide. At that point, you'll know if this is something you can really get behind and you can do. The third type of person, you're really the ones that we're looking for. This person is thinking, yes, this is for me. I see it. I want to make a lot of money. I am tired of what I'm doing now, and I'm tired of being broke. If this is you, congratulations and welcome to the team. Let's get your application in and start the business right with a starter pack, which we had talked about a few minutes ago. Either the Ningxia Red or the Thieves or the Sleek or the Everyday Oils. So what do you think? Please let the person who brought you here know if you are a 1, a 2, or a 3. Thank you very much and have an amazing day.